Well, good morning, everybody. We just got dropped off and back in the woods. Just left Waynesboro, Pennsylvania, and we're going to do about a 15-mile day today. There's a hostel. It's kind of a church-based hostel. Pastor runs it. I think it's called Through It All Hostel, and it's pretty basic, basic bunk or whatever. So not a big deal, but the mileage worked out right, so we're going to go ahead and do that. So expected more rain today. Everything is soaking wet, but nothing so far this morning. I think it's going to come later in the afternoon, hopefully after we've already gotten to our home for the evening. So we'll see. So I hope everybody's having a wonderful day, and we'll catch up with you further down the path. All right, folks, we made it to our first shelter location. This is called the Antietam shelter. Now, you'll see there's actually two shelters. It's not uncommon here. We'll see this quite often, actually, to have twin shelters beside each other. And here in Pennsylvania, got a tent pad right there too. But often they'll have a sign up that says snoring and then a non-snoring. Actually, this is called the Deer Lick shelters. I thought it was Antietam, but anyway, Deer Lick shelters. But yeah, often they'll have a snoring and a non-snoring shelter, which probably people ignore because there's probably more snorers than there is non-snorers. Anyway, Deer Lick shelters. Up the trail we go. Well, with all the rain we've had, say water is not a problem, and I'm carrying too much. That's typical. How pretty. All right, everybody. We found a little cut through. It's not power lines, it's gas line. You see the yellow pole right there. So gas line. Not much of a view, but I don't know how much view we're going to have today. You'll see some black clouds hovering, threatening. We've done some climbing, some billy goat climbing, and we're probably, we believe now, probably about 7 miles into a 15-mile day. So making good progress. And I think we've got the worst of the climbing behind us. I sure hope so. But yeah, and you saw my picture. I took a picture of myself when I got to the top of that ridge after the big climb. It's almost impossible to video as you're climbing like that. It's just really hard. You're huffing and puffing. Can't hardly breathe, much less talk. But when I got to the very top, I took that picture of myself because I wanted to capture how sweaty and hot and exhausted I was, I guess. But anyway, again, we probably have the worst behind us, and we got some good trail in front of us, so we're gonna make the best of it. Hope everybody's making the best of their day, and we'll catch up with you a little further down the path. We've been climbing, crawling over rocks. Oh boy. Okay, so we only have probably a mile, maybe 2. Definitely not 2, somewhere between 1 and 2 to our destination. So sorry it's been kind of a short video, but there's not been a whole lot interesting to look at unless you just like looking at trees and clouds and lots of rocks. Not a lot of really interesting stuff to call out. We both mentioned earlier how surprised we were that we haven't seen any snakes yet. Pennsylvania is kind of known for snakes because there is so many rocks, and you're kind of looking between the rocks when you step, making sure you know where you're stepping. So, but fortunately, we haven't had any encounters with snakes yet. So, yeah, we should be at this hostel in about I don't even know, probably 30 minutes, less than an hour. And I hope that I can do some filming there, because I think it's gonna be a little different. Again, I think it's the church itself probably uses it as a ministry to the hikers who come through. And of course the hikers contribute to the church by paying to stay there. And it's a shame we're not up there on Wednesday, because today's Monday, because you know, like a lot of churches have a Wednesday night dinner, and unfortunately we won't be there for that. So but I look forward to seeing it. I look forward to meeting the pastor and maybe get a picture with him, learn a little bit more about his operation once we get down here. So hope everybody's having a great day, and we'll catch up with you once we reach that hostel for sure, just in a few minutes or so, I'd say. All right, folks. We did not beat the rain. We tried. Now we got about a 3/10 of a mile road walk. The place is down here on the right. Traffic's flying by. We got a good shoulder though, so we'll be okay. Not a fun little walk right here. That's the way it works. All right, I'll check back in with you when I get to the hostel. But I don't see nothing. Check this out, guys. We didn't get very far up the road, and we got picked up by Fresh Grounds. You'll remember Fresh Grounds when I was walking into Daleville on the Blue Ridge Parkway. He fed me a burrito, and it's so great to see him yet again. So we're going to get checked in here with the pastor right now. With the Fresh Grounds there on the left with that camouflage shirt on. Super nice guy. So thankful that he picked us up in the rain. All right, we'll learn more in a minute. Okay, folks, we are now in the church, which is also the hostel. Hey, buddy.
No telling.
How are you? Are you the pastor?
Yes, sir.
Hey.
This
On the phone. Shit, that's better. That's much better.
I
Okay.
just shake hands.
Thank you, brother.
I'm working in food, so I'm shaking it all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
That's it.
They talk like they want the special rooms.
They want the rooms upstairs, right?
That's what we called about.
Yeah.
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 They're ready, man.
Awesome. We look forward to being here. We appreciate you. Quite an eventful afternoon so far. Met the pastor, in there in his overalls, and he's doing some food bank kind of stuff, getting some things ready, and just really welcoming. We saw our rooms. Got 2 rooms. Of course, we'll take one each, and they're at the top of the steps in there. I'll show you video. There's one that's kind of got some Christmas supplies and things like that. They call it the Christmas room, and that's the one Detox is going to be staying in. So I'll take a little video of the rooms when we get up there. Oh, and our friend Fresh Grounds, he asked if I wanted some food, so he gave me a couple burgers. I'll show you burgers and fries and drinks, and so I got plenty of food too. So I'm all set. Got the shelter over my head, and this is the rooms that we have. This is my room in the hostel. I don't know if it has a special name or whatnot. We have stars and red, white, and blue Americana room. Very nice. And this is going to be Detox's room. And it is also known as the Christmas room. The carolers down here beside the fireplace. Christmas tree. Soldiers. Probably 7 foot tall. And this is the Christmas tree bed itself. It's kind of crazy, but I'm sure it'll be just fine and comfortable for one night. So that's the scoop. That's where we are tonight. So glad to be here, glad to be out of the rain, and got real nice people, real kind people to be with. So I hope everybody again has had a great day, and we'll look forward to catching up with you in the morning.